Who's Brazil?
Anyway.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone, and welcome back. And I'm Tom Slivick on TSPN's News for Today. We're with Supervisor Ted Novelli, represents the Upcountry, and the Upcountry has a lot of things that when it dries out can burn.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
Now you wouldn't think about it right now because it's beautiful, it's green, springtime, it's really great, but that's a lot of stuff growing, and
right.
You know.
Now's a good time for, I think, even myself to go out there and get all those branches and
That's
dead.
where we get to make burn piles.
Yeah, and you know, depending on what our local air board does and what CAL FIRE does in regards to stopping us from burning, but now would be a good time to go out there and start getting all your piles ready, because we're probably going to be in for a warm summer, it looks like, unless April and May, and I'm hoping, I'm doing my dance that we get more rain and more snow for April and May.
Sure, and like I was saying, you don't really know when that date's going to hit. I believe last year it came on us earlier than many people might have planned. So, you know, I had stuff. I've got, you know, could have burn pile from, you know, last year yet, right? That you didn't get around to.
Right. So that's a good point. You do not know when those two forces, both the Air Board and CAL FIRE, determine when the first day is going to be and how it's going to be.
Okay. Now I'm mentioning burn piles, but there's other ways of getting rid of that, you know, the yard waste as well, right?
Right.
And especially nowadays to some of the stuff with the chipper programs and things like that, I believe.
I think Fire Safe Council is offering that. There's many other ways. I know Merv Vicini also does some brushing and stuff down there in his neck of the woods.
You know, what's interesting is like a lot of the fire prevention fee money, none of that is going, or is some of it going, to your knowledge, is some of that going to the fire safe programs?
The SRA fees? Is that what we're talking about?
Yes, the SRA fees.
To my knowledge, no.
Okay, so, you know, they had some programs, you know, where maybe, you know, you would clip everything down and then pull it to the street, and then, you know, they would bring chipper shredders come around, and so they had a few programs that would help out a lot of people in that way, because burning does, to me, that's always scary anyway, no matter what the weather is. Whenever I have a fire out there, there's something in me that says, you know, you have to stay by there and man it the whole day, have all the equipment you need, your hose, your shovels.
You have to think safety.
Right.
You don't want that to get away and start a fire.
If you can put it on the street and somebody can come by and put it in the chipper shredder, it takes a lot of the responsibility and the work away from you, and they pick up and do that. But I'm not sure. It would almost seem like, you know, fire prevention, you know, it would seem natural to me, like if they have those fees, why aren't they going to anything?
Yeah. You know, the SRA fees, I think, because it's in litigation, it's hard to say what's going to happen with it. I personally did not like it. One of the lead ladies that helped write that bill in regards to the SRA fees, her and I had a few words that we exchanged back and forth in regards to it, because I knew it wasn't going to anything. I would support it if I knew that the funds were going to something, whether it be for CAL FIRE's, let's just say, fire preventions programs. Let's just say if it was going to their airborne, where their Air Force fleet is needing a money. But to just say it's going to go into someone's general coffers, I don't support that in any way.
Right, and like you said, when it goes to equipment and things, then you can see there's some capital outlay and a need for it.
Right.
And but in reality, probably some of the things that you might have been talking about with the lady was like, you know, we have our equipment, we buy equipment, we tax people up there already for it, and people have even offered to pay tax, more tax, to get that equipment, and to have crews that can man that.
Right. I don't think necessarily we have a tax for especially just equipment, but we do have a tax. You know,
meaning it goes into the fire, the
FPD. Right. And our property tax, some of our property tax goes to public safety. Out of public safety, some of that does go to fire, so some of that money might go to equipment. Okay. I just wanted to verify that.
So getting back to right now, though, the Upcountry is going to be moving into just great, it already has, but you know, the other outdoor recreational needs. Turkey season opened up.
Many
last week, and it's
turkeys.
funny, the same day, I've never seen a turkey in my yard, but there was one walking around because it's probably said, "Oh, this is a nice, safe place," right?
You could come up to the
How
lair.
do they
and
know
I'll-
that?
You come up to the lair, and I'll show you many, many turkeys and many, many deer.
Okay. All
Okay.
right. And so that, and also going back out to the lakes, fishing, and everything that the upcountry is,
Yeah.
just beautiful, right?
Right.
We got to say goodbye, Ted.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for
and,
having me.
For the update, and we'll have you back on, of course. And
Okay.
Thanks for watching TSPN. We'll see you again next time.
Thank you.
You're watching Amador County's #1 news and sports leader, TSPN.